Good evening, everybody. Sorry we weren't around last week. We got bugs now. We're gonna do bug shit.
We are going to do bug shit.
The bugs.
And Aether, I promise to stop messing with you in the chat. It's been a good time. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Yeah.
We are here to infect you with Moth.
Yeah.
In a world where everything become crab, we become Moth.
Exactly. Yeah. Just want to apologise for last week. Due to Chris's show, Milk on the Side, a barista musical, at the Fringe, which is it still going?
Yeah, it's still going. Got one more week.
Okay. So
We've
if you're
had
in
really good
Edinburgh
audience
over the
feedback.
next week,
It's great.
go see the show. It's good. I saw it at Glasgow Comedy Festival. It's good. And that's not just
And
because,
it's
you know...
better than it was in Glasgow Comedy Festival.
Well, to be fair, you're not going to get the sandwich in the bag moment.
This is true. This is true. So,
You're going to have to tell that
Glasgow
story now,
Comedy
sorry.
Festival. So there's a bit in the show where we're ragging on just customers and entitlement, and so there's this bit where like this customer like comes over, snatches a toasty, and runs away.
It wasn't
So
a
I
toasty.
snatched it and I flung it back. And the paper bag that said toasty was in shredded, and it flew just away off the stage somewhere. I can't even remember where it did. And I just buckled.
It
I
fully...
just
It fucked off behind you and hit the window.
I think it did. It made a really big noise as
Yeah.
well, like a really
Because
satisfying noise.
the bag kind of like
Added to
flipped
the
over the
funny.
back of your hand, ripped, and it just smacked into the window behind you. And it's genuinely a good thing you were already sitting down, because I think you would have collapsed. Because Claire nearly did.
Probably. I was very funny.
Like, entire show stopped for like a good 3 minutes while these two just were trying so hard not to corpse. I think Chris really cracked a rib.
I was corpsing. I was just like trying to breathe. It was great. Oh man, I have to say that performance was somewhat manic. So that was somewhat the energy.
I mean,
But we had a good time, and now we are here to bug.
but yeah. Long story short, The Fringe is crazy. Chris has been putting in 110% over at that show. Go and see it. It's good. And I didn't do a solo stream because I didn't.
Maybe because life is hard.
Life is hard and full of forks.
That it be.
Anywho,
Yes. Anywho.
we are back. I don't know if we're going to be back next week due to aforementioned show, but...
No, so my show will be done by then, so should be back next week, unless I've got anything else on.
Oh, I've got nothing in my calendar.
Now I check my diary.
I'm pretty free. and clear
No,
for the
I've
rest
got
of
nothing on.
rest of the month.
Yeah, life is all clear.
Woohoo!
You.
Anyway, so the nights are drawing in. It is the season where if you leave your window even slightly open at night, the moths are going to come storming through them, and so you have to start cleaning your living room with a flamethrower. So in order to celebrate that, we're going to move on from what was our stream 2 weeks ago, that is the adaptation of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Cocoon of Evolution, and kind of develop what happens when that cocoon breaks open. That is to say, we're going to do 2 monsters, 1 small and 1 big. We're going to do Larva Moth, which is going to be shit, and we're going to do
Didn't we
Great Moth,
do
which is
Larva
gonna be-
Moth last time already? Which is why it's like mostly filled in.
No, we didn't.
Oh. Why is it mostly filled in?
Because that's the template. That's just the template.
Oh. I thought we'd done loads.
I think
Okay,
we
no,
talked
let's
about
do
it, but then we didn't. And then we didn't.
Fair. That's very
Do
fair.
I actually...
Because we did. Yeah, so we did the cocoon itself.
Let's get Cocoon of Evolution. Did I leave? Yeah. Because it's all about, if you think about how the encounter is set up, it's all about how long the cocoon has been alive for. So of course we set this thing up to be incredibly defensive and to be defended by other creatures. Hence why it's got big health pool, big AC. But if people are good enough and kill it in a certain amount of turns, different monsters will appear. First of which, if they are quickest, will be the larva moth.
The reward for a job well gooded.
Yep. Which I'm gonna guess we're basically just gonna make like a big worm.
Yeah, it kind of feels like the vibe.
So I think it should be medium sized.
I mean,
Like as big
I
as
don't
a
know.
person.
I kind of like the idea of it being like a large creature and just kind of like waggling.
Okay, so it is a large beast of a type insect. Alignment. Chaotic evil. Stupid.
Yeah, I think they're probably all going to be evil. Let's face it. We are evil moth today.
I mean, this is Weevil's deck. Okay,
Yeah.
this thing should be genuinely shit. Like, this should be an for a party that has taken down the Cocoon of Evolution in 4 turns. This should then be a pretty easy deal with.
Yeah. I mean, how much? What had we kind of pegged the Cocoon of Evolution at in terms of difficulty?
I mean, I think we were talking.
I feel like we were.
I think we were talking about like mid-level, kind of
like 10th,
7th to 10th.
Yeah, like I think it was like 10, 11 was kind of where we were pitching it.
Yeah. So this should be a piece of piss for a 10th level party that have even gone through 4 rounds.
Yeah.
So let's imagine that we're dealing with a party that is at its weakest. Like, they've done the 4 rounds, they've expended a bunch of slots and shit to break open the cocoon.
Yeah.
This should actively be a piece of piss. So, who's forgiven it shitloads of vulnerabilities?
I don't think it needs to be like a shitloads of vulnerabilities. I think we need to carry over any vulnerabilities from the cocoon.
There's none. The cocoon didn't have any vulnerabilities.
Oh, did it not have a thing about fire damage? Have we not put that in?
I think that was the regeneration.
Kind of like.
That was to stop it regenerating.
Well then, let's give it a vulnerability to fire.
Yeah,
We'll like
that's what I was
increase that.
Because
Yeah,
fire.
but I feel like there's not belabor the point.
Yeah. What should we give it as an AC? Something fairly easy to hit. 'Cause, like, this thing is squishy.
I just realised I have some additional books of monsters and things. As an AC, like 13 to 15 probably.
Split the diff.
Like that's
14.
that's your kind of. Yeah, that's fair. That's your particularly if you're fighting 10th level players. That's
like they're hitting that pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like you're probably rolling with a +8 for a lot of things. If your primary attack is a +4, and I think you've got +4 in proficiency at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Or are you still on +3? So you're dealing with a +7, +8. So. Minimum. Without magic weapons.
Yeah.
So you're probably dealing with. Like this, like a 14 AC is not a problem.
Aye. Cool. I'm just pulling up all of my monster books.
Good, because mine are all still on loan.
Fair. I mainly use just the big 3, like Monster Manual, Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, and Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Yeah, all of mine are those from me are on loan.
Yeah, I'm like, I have. Well,
Yeah, the only ones I got
I will
are the,
be happy to look things up.
The only ones I got are the Spelljammer ones behind me, which is Boo's Astral Menagerie And Mort's playing a parade.
That's fair. Well,
Would you mentally have space clowns in them, but still.
Because I feel like when we were talking about like health and things for the Cocoon of Evolution, I think we were looking at like adult dragons.
Like we were
comparisons.
highballing it.
Yeah. Whereas this is, like, it's not, we're not on, fucking like, hunter spiders and like CR 1/4 things.
No, we're not at that. Like, what's a wormling looking like?
Let me have a look. Will-o-wisp white. Nope.
What's a red
Water
wormling?
weird. Delightful. A red wormling. That sounded.
If only conceptually. I actually like to fight, but they're scary in concept.
That'll be in. Oh, for goodness sake. Why is none of it... They'll be under dragons, won't they, rather than, like, under W for worms.
No, yeah, because they're because it's always X dragon wormling.
Yeah. Just to be unfucking helpful.
Yeah. So it was a red dragon wormling look like? Why am I talking? I literally have fizzbands right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you have fizzbands, that's way more likely to have it in.
Well, it's got like the gem dragons. So an amethyst wormling. Nope, that's the aspect of Bahamut. Amethyst wormling, CR4 creature. It's got 75 hit points.
Yeah.
So a party of 4 4th level adventurers. That's a medium challenge for apparently. Which I disagree with, but
Yeah, but now this is 4 10th level adventurers.
Yeah, we're talking about 4 10th level, but it should still be lower. Let's what is a young amethyst dragon? Right, yeah, young dragon is more what we're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, because a young amethyst dragon is CR9.
Okay.
And that's got 168 hit points average. So drop this thing down a bit. Maybe say 140, 140, 130. Shadow dragons. Come on. Young red shadow dragon. CR13. Don't look at shadow dragons.
Sorry. Alright, I won't look at shadow dragons. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because they're a bit fucky.
That's fair. Again, just in kind of general terms.
Yeah. So young deep dragons got 93. That's CR5.
We're talking about hit points.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the question for hit points, rather than looking at that, I'm thinking, what do we want it? How long do we want it to stay alive? Do we want it to die in 1 round, or do we want it to die in 2?
I think 2 rounds, maybe, just because.
Okay. So what's your average damage if you've got, 2 casters, 2 marshals? Based on a barbarian, a fighter, a wizard, and a cleric. There's a pretty classic party makeup.
So they're all 10th level, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 10th level, so the fighter and the fighter only has 2 attacks.
Yep.
So let's say fighter, 2 attacks, long sword, and a shield. So 2d8 plus 12 if you take the dealing fighting style. So yeah, 2d8 plus 12. Hey, dragon. Sorry you can't hear us, but hey, man. So 2d8 plus 12, that's 16 divided by 2 plus 2, so it's 10. So it's 22. For the fighter, and then let's say barbarian's got a great axe, so that's 2d12, so 24, 12, 14, plus 2 plus 4s, and then rage. Yeah, same calculation actually. Plus 12, so that's 48 damage there. Wizards, 10th level. Let's lean on the player side and say casting a firebolt.
Yeah.
Which would be still 2d10 at this level, but that's going to get doubled.
Yeah.
So that comes out to 20, 12, 24. So that fire damage gets doubled. And then what was the other caster you said?
Cleric.
Cleric. Sacred Flame. 2d8 at this level. 16 divided by 2 10. Okay. So that's 82 damage around on average, in factoring in the vulnerability we've given it.
Okay. So realistically, if that's the case, I've got young black dragons up here have an average of 127 hit points. Given that this is going to have very little actual damaging capability, you want to stick it at 140?
Yeah, because if you do 2 rounds for that, that's 164, and then kind of lowball that under. Call it 140. Yeah. Cool. 140.
I do think it should have a What are our... So are we on scores and saving throws now?
I mean, do you want to give it more than 30 feet of speed?
Not particularly. I do want to give it a climbing speed, though.
Yep. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Spider climb.
Yeah.
It's got a... It's a larval, like, it's a grub. Like, it can go up walls.
Yeah. It can climb up vertical surfaces by being sticky.
Yep. Stats.
Dex should be in the floor. Or
Like,
it should be average.
I mean, this thing is slow, but it's not as slow as the cocoon.
Yes. So, do you want to give it like a 10 or an 11 and just be like, it's just kind of average?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I want to give it really low strength.
I want to give it low con.
Ooh, okay.
Because I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, it should have high con. I'm like, no. It should have low con because it's hatched prematurely.
Yeah, actually, good point. So let's say...
Yeah.
Let's give it a fucking 7 in con, because fuck them. Which is a -2.
Absolutely.
I do want to still give it quite low strength.
I feel like it should still have a positive modifier, though.
You're at +1, call it 12.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's going to need strength to be its combat stat.
It's stronger than a common. So it's stronger than a commoner. It's stronger than a regular guy.
Yeah, it's stronger than just a regular guy. On account of being big.
I do have a thought about its attack, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
Intelligence. This thing's dumb as rocks.
Yeah.
Like this is a dumb creature.
This is barely sentient.
Yeah. Like it's got 3 in intelligence. Does mean you can use animal friendship on it.
which is good, and that would be the funniest thing.
It
You
would be.
kill
Give
the
me the
cocoon
moth.
early, and then hit animal friendship on larva moth.
The druid's like,
That
no,
would be funny
I
as
want to
shit.
pet it.
They all just ride it home.
God, what does a 3 in intelligence give you as a modifier? Because 8 is -1, 6 is -2, 4 is -3, so this is a -5.
Yeah.
No, hang
That's
on,
minus
that could be right.
4.
Yeah, yeah. This. Wisdom. Probably also negative.
I mean, yeah, but we'll give it like a proficiency in nature or something.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Which is an intelligent skill,
Yeah.
by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, nature's an intelligent skill.
Fucking wild. What is up with this game?
It's so
Who has nature? Druids and rangers.
Oh.
What skill do druids and rangers use? Wisdom. Where should we put nature in? Intelligence.
Do you know what
It's
else
like
is fun about-
fucking religion not being a fucking wisdom skill.
I was about to mention that, yeah. The two
Yeah.
classes that are supposed to be
So
good
dumb.
at these things inherently don't.
Just stupid.
Yep.
Now, far more interesting, what do you think its charisma should be?
There's a
Is
temptation
it high
to say that it
charisma
should
because
suck.
it's just a little baby?
Like, here's the thing.
Or is it like... Yeah?
Think about it in the context of the encounter we have set up.
Mm-hmm.
You have your cocoon that is being guarded by insect knights.
Mm.
They're expecting to basically kind of hatch their new god, and they get this thing. So it is inherently a disappointment.
It is, in fact, just a little grub.
It's just a little grub.
Alright, that's a negative in charisma, then we think.
Yeah, I want to give it not like a huge amount, but like give it a -1 in
No, but
charisma,
like
but I do
Yeah.
want to give it a disadvantage on performance checks and persuasion checks.
Okay.
For no reason, but I want that little feature to be called inherent disappointment.
I was about to say, who hurt you? But then we grew up in the same household.
Who hurt me? Weevil Underwood when he threw Exodia in the water.
We will never forgive Weevil for
We will
this.
never forgive Weevil.
You know what? It probably makes him one of the most effective villains in all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Legit, yes. It's like out of all of them. Not Darts, not Kaiba, not fucking Pegasus. No. He was like, no, I
see the problem.
I'm the
I will
reason
remove
that
the problem.
Yugi didn't have its instant win button for the entire fucking series.
Fuck's sake. And he didn't have to play card games to do it. He just grabbed them and threw them.
Yeah, this is the thing when you have your entire world revolve around a card game is you forget how to stab a bitch.
Yeah. Well, you know who didn't forget how to stab a bitch? Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
I was gonna say, so I am currently playing as my sort of chill out game. I can't actually remember the full title of the game because it's got a really fucking long one. But it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Evolution, and it has a bunch of campaigns that you go through basically each of the stories, but heavily abridged. And I'm currently going through the 5D story, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series I'm most familiar with. And I'm just remembering all the stuff with like Sayer, the psychic guy, and he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna throw you off a building. I'm just gonna throwing Carly off a building.
Yeah, they put, as soon as you put card games on motorcycles, shit gets hardcore.
Yeah, vehicular
like that one
manslaughter
episode
becomes
of
a thing.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah.
Card games with vehicular manslaughter.
It's great.
Like, especially the bit...
I have to say...
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, Greiger tries to murder the main villain with his fucking chopper trike thing. And like, at the end of the battle, like, yeah, I'm just gonna run him over. Fuck it. Fuck that guy.
It's stunning. I have to say, because I was replaying. So Jonathan and I have something of a love-hate relationship with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games. Specifically from the years 2009, 2010, and 2011.
Well, here's the thing. We have a hate relationship with 2009. I don't have any relationship with 2010, and we both love the 2011 one.
Yeah, hence the love-hate.
Yeah.
So the 2009 game was called
Stardust Accelerator.
Stardust Accelerator. And it has problems, fundamental problems in its design. Such as heavily restricting access to a lot of the cards that you need to do the things you want to do, such as the final boss fight, which is 5 back-to-back fights with no break between and no recovery between, which is dreadful.
Yeah.
Because you have your limited health pool. Also, weirdly unbalanced. A lot of the hard as nails opponents are in the early game and not the late game. It's wild. It's just. So neither of us have ever beaten it legally.
No, I had to cheat.
Yeah, and I've just never beaten it. Period. So I was taking yet another.
Another bot.
Oh my fucking god! I got it. I was taking yet another swing at it because periodically I come back to it being like, I have to destroy this piece of shit game. And this time I was going through all of the wikis, making sure all the ways to unlock all of the cards, give myself the best possible fucking chance.
This has become your Everest.
I have a problem. So I put the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's anime on in the background, and cause it's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's dumb as rocks.
Oh yeah.
Like, as a show, it is dumb as rocks. But it's kind of delightful. And also, I love Dan Green as Officer Trudge.
I keep forgetting he plays Trudge, who's like the guy who's the biggest fuck up of the series.
Yeah, it's the Pharaoh, that voice, but it's a police officer who sucks ass at his job, whilst at the same time, everybody around him is like, you really need to get the fuck over yourself. He's like, no, I swear it is these children. We must defeat them. It's just like,
I don't know what
it's
it
like
is.
if, whatchamacallit, the police officer from Lupin the Third.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like if he was shit.
I don't know why, but every time I think of Trudge, for some reason I imagine him being voiced by Clancy Brown.
Well, you're wrong. It's Dan Green.
Yeah, no, it's been ages since I've seen the series, so I'm definitely wrong. But also, yeah, like.
Sorry. So yeah,
Yeah.
It's a great time. I stopped because again, it's really really stupid.
Yeah.
And also like the bit where Greiger tries to plow his incredibly spiky giant monster trike into the bad guy is when we discover that the bad guy has a fucking metal arm.
Oh yeah. That's the. Oh yeah, that's how that ends. I forgot that.
That's
bit.
how he survives. He just catches the fucking bike with his metal arm and just goes, and bitch, please.
This is the thing, is like, apparently the latest series is all a whole bunch of like cyber world shit, and that's all they're doing. Nah, man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Did cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Like 5Ds is
fucking...
pretty light cyberpunk, but it's still cyberpunk.
I mean, it literally does, but it does the full journey of cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah.
You start with futuristic dystopia, and then it evolves into, you know, effervescent paradise.
Yeah, like you do that, you've got the whole kind of police state thing. You get the really genuinely quite dark scene where Yusei goes into the facility. Also, it's just called The Facility, which is... Yeah.
Hardcore prison.
Yeah. Hardcore prison run by a fat man who just... Yeah, such a really quite bad abuse of power.
So much.
Yeah, it's really fucked. Like, there's always...
It's... Yeah.
There's always a little bit of fuckedness in some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stories. Like, for example, because the dubs and the subs are basically different anime, like, there's a huge amount of content in the sub that just never gets adapted into the dub.
Yeah.
I know I know this is true. In Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, they go through a whole arc at the end with Jaden battling depression, like really bad depression.
That's amazing. I
Yeah,
didn't know that. That's so good.
yeah. And still somehow
I'm not
has
sure
less
how-
murder in it than 5Ds, which has actually, now that I think about it, kind of a lot of murder.
It has a significant quantity of murder.
Yeah.
But
Especially...
you know what? It's delightful. No, the one thing. So I tried watching the 5Ds dub, and I gave up. Like 40 plus, no, more than 40 episodes in. They got to Battle City and started redoing Battle City or something.
What?
Which was wild.
In 5Ds?
I know, or maybe I'm mixing. No, am I mixing that up? I don't know. I watched a lot of it.
Because it's like kind of starting up the Fortune Cup kind of tournament, the Dark Signers and shit.
Oh no, sorry, I was talking. Sorry, I was talking about GX. I tried GX.
Yeah.
5Ds I've finished. 5Ds I've finished. GX I've never finished. So I tried it and I couldn't because the dub is so cheesy.
Yeah, there's I have tried it as well. There's some really bad voices in there.
Yeah, it's a hard time. I did discover one really funny bit though, because there's a bit really early on where Jaden gets caught not peeking on the girls in the girls' dormitory bathing. He's not peeking, but like there's a noise and they go out and find it. It was just because I saw it in the dub and I was like, that looks like that's painted on. Like somebody's like MS painted like a swimsuit onto like the back of like Alexis's shoulder.
4 kids.
Because that's all you can see. You can see the back, just the back of a shoulder. That's it. And somebody's like MS painted on like a blue swimsuit.
The 4 kids dub.
Yeah.
Because it's not the first time they've done that.
4 kids dub.
Do you remember the invisible guns?
Yes, we love the invisible guns. But that's why I watched it and I was just like, oh man, that's got to be painted on surely. So I then went and watched the sub. Both on Crunchyroll. You just change it to the sub and suddenly then, there's no...
Whole different show.
It's gone.
Whole different show.
Yeah, it's wild. Anyway.
So yeah, if you want to watch some weird shit, genuinely check out some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime because they're kind of fucking mental. If you actually want to watch a card game anime with actually a pretty good story,
if you
look
say
into Vanguard.
So help me God.
What?
Fuck. Oh. There's so many seasons. There's so many different versions of it. No. Vanguard.
Watch the first 2 seasons.
So long.
Watch the first 2 seasons and give up after that.
It's a behemoth though. It's absolutely massive.
It finishes its first major arc and then it starts getting really stupid. And not like insane stupid, just like the storyline, like you've gone from here all the way down to here and it makes no fucking sense. That you're all just like, you've gone really kind of low stakes and it's stupid.
Yeah.
And
but they made but they made an anime empire out of it.
Yeah.
Which is wild to me.
Apparently the card game didn't actually do too well.
No, I think it mostly survives on the anime now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing's really had the staying power of Magic the Gathering.
No. Magic the Gathering is the only one that has come out of the West that is...
Yes.
That has survived, because the big ones, as far as I'm aware, in TCG are still, and have always been, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, the Pokemon TCG is alive and well.
Yes. But Pokemon is also the single biggest media franchise on the planet.
Yes. There are a couple of other like small things. I know that there's been a fairly prevalent Digimon card game that has kept up.
Yeah.
I see that in a lot of game
shops.
I think
in the same way that like Digimon as an IP has just kind of like stuck around.
Yeah,
like it's never wholly gone away. I love it as well, but you know what I hate? you cannot, for blood nor money, get access to the original Digimon dub.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
So Crunchyroll and your official streaming services only have the sub. Illegal streaming online has the dub, but it's got the subs opening. It's got the Japanese opening, closing, and mid-roll.
But that was like the best part of the Digimon dub.
I know!
Anime has been done a disservice.
Anime has been done a disservice. It is heartbreaking.
I do want to check out some of like the later seasons of Digimon because it seems like it got interesting.
I mean, obviously there was like the first 3 seasons,
Yeah.
which was Digimon, and then Digimon Tamers, I think. And then I think it got very strange after that in different places, but I absolutely did not keep up. And Renamon took over the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to
Still not
that.
as popular as Lucario.
Doesn't like that.
Hey, you know what? Some people do. According to Rule 34, a lot of them.
Look, man, I've seen a lot of things that have spawned a lot of furry art. I am a Pokemon fan. I have watched all of Hell of a Boss. I want to look into Digimon. Like, I have seen things that I know I should never Google.
Yeah. This is the problem with, enjoying anime.
Yeah. I just want to watch animated shows.
Yeah. Animated shows and furries, man. We are grateful that the furries exist, but sometimes some of their art encroaches in spaces that we don't necessarily want them to be.
Don't piss off furries, man. Furries are too powerful.
No, God, no.
Furries are too powerful.
They are too powerful. They will take down your country.
The one piece of advice I will offer is, hey furries, don't fuck this moth.
Yeah, don't fuck the moth.
Don't fuck the moth.
Like, that's a bad idea. Don't.
He's spiky and a very selfish lover. Don't fuck the moth.
Oh dear. Right, let's finish the said moth. Alright?
That was my desperate attempt to try and bring us back on topic.
That was dreadful. I previously was like so back on topic and then you just kept going.
Yeah, but meh. Anyway.
Yeah, it's fun.
So.
What are we doing?
We've done it stats. Saving throws.
Does it have any?
Should we give it any?
I feel like I don't know, like I'm almost like Dex because like I don't think it would ever trip, but also not Dex because I don't think it could be capable of dodging.
So nah then.
Nah. Yeah, fuck it.
No proficiency. Should we give it any skills?
Yes.
What skills?
We should give it nature.
Should we give it like an absurdly high boost to nature?
Yeah. Like just ridiculous.
Like a plus 12 to nature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can just reflect that in each iteration going forward.
Just for no reason, and a check that this creature will never make.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Vulnerabilities, fire. No resistances at all.
Poison.
No, we'll give it immunity to poison.
Okay, immunity to poison.
Immunity to fish damage. No resistances.
Probably not.
Nah. I do want to give it I do want to give it some poison as part of an attack.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming no spell casting.
I kind of want to give it spell casting.
Okay, if it's gonna spider climb should be
I want to give it acid splash or something.
Acid splash, spider climb, web.
I don't think we give it spider climb. I think we say it just has a climbing speed.
I mean, spider climb is you can cast it on other people.
you imagine it's just there being like, and you get a spider climb, and you get a spider climb, and you get a spider climb.
Not gonna lie, the temptation to give it fly, but give it like a caveat where it can only give itself a fly speed of like 5 feet.
No, that's too silly.
That's too silly, but I do like the idea of it just going.
No, because that's like the caterpillar in A Bug's Life with the little wings going, oh, hello, I'm flying, look at me.
Fair. Languages. None.
None. Senses.
Oh,
Blind sight.
Blind sight, yeah. If I could spell the word blind sight. Can give it 120 feet of blind sight. Like, it can see things.
Yeah. It can see you coming as it quails in fear. That's not the word.
And immunity to the poisoned condition. Also, I'm going to give it immunity to being knocked prone. Because it's sticky.
Yeah. It's sticky and it's big.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now let's skip the bit.
You want to do the funniest thing and give it legendary resistances?
Did we give the cocoon legendary resistance?
I don't know if we did. I'd hope so.
We didn't. We forgot to.
Oh no, I think because legendary resistances, I think we were like, nah, it's not really the vibe.
I mean,
I think we probably give them to like Great Moth.
I mean, we gave it legendary actions.
Yes, I think we chose that instead.
Yeah, because it's got 2 legendary actions that it can do to. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just because we gave it insane regeneration instead, because it gets 45 hit points back every turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you set it on fire.
All right, so.
Do we give it
Larva
spells?
Moth. I kind of want to give it like. I kind of do want to give it like some spells, but like. I know I'm torn on the subject.
If we give it spells, I'm going to put this as less than a 5th level caster.
Oh god, yeah.
So it's not getting like the 2d12 from Acid Splash. It's doing the base damage. I can't remember whatever the damage is for Acid Splash. It's not a d12.
No.
I think there's only one cantrip that does a d12, and it's Toll the Dead. But yeah. And I suppose we have to make this a wisdom caster.
Yes, it would need to be a wisdom caster.
Yeah. This creature is a 4th level spellcaster. Actually, rather than kind of like managing its spells in terms of like caster level, we could give it some innates, like it can cast.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably better.
Yeah.
Just pick some good things to do that are very bug-like.
Acid Splash.
Yes. It's also a necromancy cantrip called Sapping Sting, which is kind of fun.
Yeah. What's that do again?
So Sap the Vital, it's a EGW. I can't remember what that
Explorer's
is.
Guide to Wildemount.
There we go. Okay, so it's a Wildemount spell. That's why I didn't know it.
Yeah, it's a
target make a con save or take 1d4 necrotic damage and fall prone. Spells increases by 1d4.
Right, it's Graviturgy. That's what it is.
Okay, right. Well, fuck that.
Yeah, it's one of the critical role books.
Yep. Speaking of it, I take it you saw the big critical role announcement.
What, the Brennan Lee Mulligan's running campaign for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, I'm glad the guy has found a gap in his schedule of making American Girl doll shoes that he can go and DM for Critical Role, and you don't have a fucking clue what I'm talking about, do you?
I know exactly what you're talking
Thank
about.
God.
How fucking dare you?
Thank God.
Do you think I didn't watch D&D on a bus?
Katie Maravich is my favorite Dragon Master.
She's the best Dragon Master.
The best Dragon Master. Sorry, just because like you and I had made no reference to that at all to each other, but I've made constant references to it to Kelly, and I just realized like, oh shit, you and I may not be operating on the same wavelength. Fuck.
No, I follow all of the dropout shit on Instagram. I am here. The American Girl doll shoes was a stroke of genius.
It was
Yeah.
I saw the video on
majestic.
YouTube before I saw the episode, and it wasn't until I saw that it was posted by Game Changer about like 10 seconds in that I was like, oh, it's a piss take.
I mean, no, I got it was a mistake straight away because it's Brennan.
Yeah, but it was just that like half second of wait. Wait.
It was great.
I was like, oh no, it's Game Changer. Just the fact that that video ends with him going, Izzy keeps asking where I am. Like he fucked off into the woods without his wife or child.
Yup. sounds pretty believable, really.
Hey, we've all wanted to do it at least once. Huh.
Yeah.
Right. Any other innate spells we want to give this thing?
I'm kind of looking at it, and I'm like, I'm not sure. Something like, something maybe even like Ray of Sickness, or like just things that are poison-y.
Acid Splash.
I don't know.
Poison
Acid
Spray.
Splash is the big one. But then, yeah.
Uh,
Would it be good to like just have like those two and that's it? Like you can cast one spell.
no, I'm gonna give it a once a day cast of Ray of Enfeeblement.
Oh, sexy.
Because that, I believe,
Second level spell.
yeah. And Ray of Enfeeblement,
Yeah.
what it does is it basically gives you disadvantage on strength.
Enemy deals
stuff.
on a hit. The target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then features. I've given it the Inherent Disappointment, which Larva Moth has disadvantage on performance and persuasion checks.
Absolutely, I'm here for that.
Any other features we want to give it?
No, I think that's enough for features. Actions, we give it like a poisony jabby attack.
Yeah, I want to give it
maybe a recharge, and then like a non-poisony jab attack. That's normal.
No, I think we give it one attack per round,
Yeah.
and it's a stinger that has a fairly low DC to avoid being poisoned.
I think so.
Yeah. Stinger, melee weapon attack. On a hit, D6 of piercing damage.
Yeah.
A D6 plus 1.
Yeah. D6 plus 1 piercing.
Piercing.
And then
damage. Plus the target has to make
poison.
a DC 10 con save.
Yeah. Or become poisoned.
I'm gonna add a little bit of damage on top of it because this is supposed to be fighting
Yeah.
other characters.
Yeah, there should be some poison damage as well.
I'm gonna say 2d4 poison damage because it still shouldn't be like a lot.
No, but it's like a little bit. Yeah.
And become poisoned for 1 minute. Especially because there's so many ways to become immune to poison as a condition.
Yeah.
It is like the most resisted condition.
It is.
I don't think this little fella needs reactions.
No.
No.
Can you give it a legendary action?
Give it a legendary action where it crawls like 5 feet.
Yeah. Legendary action, it can crawl 5 feet away and without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Christ. This is just such a piss take monster.
Yeah.
I need to remember to actually add legendary action kind of preamble to the template.
Yeah.
The larva moth can take 1 legendary action. Choosing from the option below.
I was going to say, what I'll do actually is I'll just quickly on in Discord, I'll send you the text from
Sticky Escape.
legendary actions on the dragons.
Yeah, because I had it on the cocoon thing, so I've just copied it over.
Okay, all right. As long as you had the spiel.
Yeah, I just need to make it. I just need to remember to actually put it as part of the template, so I don't have to do that every time.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I will delete this then. This foolish message I was going to try and send you to be helpful.
The larva moth moves 5 feet without provoking opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of opportunity attacks, do you want to know a fun thing about the new rules?
Go on.
So, the new opportunity attack rules says that you can use your reaction to trigger an opportunity attack when a creature leaves your range. Any creature. And the Warcaster feat lets you, as a reaction, whenever a creature provokes an opportunity attack, you can cast 1 spell with a casting time of an action as a response. Which means your friends can run past the wizard and get haste cast on them as they go for a reaction.
Damn!
Yep. You ever want to, like, just the barbarian, literally just the wizard going, "You're up!" Barbarian runs forward, tags him, gets cast fly, and just goes, whee!
I mean, that feels like a new take on the fastball special, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah, but honestly, I love the idea of a wizard party member fucking with the players. Like, the fighter's like, okay, he's gonna haste me. Run past them. He's like, okay, gaseous form. Just...
That would be
he
funny.
like high fives the fighter and they turn into it. They just turn into a cloud. Then they turn around to the goblins and be like, "That's what's gonna fucking happen to you. I can turn people into clouds."
Fucking nat 20 intimidation check. Everybody pieces out, and you're like, and that's how you solve a problem like Maria.
That's how he's like, and that's how we do it. It's such a stupid rule that can lead to so many truly fucking insane moves. And you know what?
I mean,
I'm
it
all
does
here
kind
for
of.
it.
You could in fact just run a party of like 3 casters and a marshal. Just have the marshal run through the casters and get 3 boosts on their turn and then hit someone.
Yeah. I mean, it's the great thing. Genuinely, this is a really, really good thing for support casters. Because it frees up their action. It means you don't have to cast. It means you don't have to spend your entire action casting whatever booster thing you were going to do.
Yeah.
And like, okay, your fighter is hurt. They've spent all their second wind. They need to get healing. Fucking just book it at the cleric and get a fucking cure wounds on the pass by. Without having to...
Was it particularly...
yeah, say the fighter's up here in initiative and the cleric's down here and there's a whole bunch of monsters in the middle.
Yeah. Exactly.
Good.
So just, yeah, you can just throw some things in. That's very handy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Warcaster has become the best support fucking feat.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of great, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's genuinely quite fun. But it also means that if you really want to be a toxic bastard, you can opportunity attack your friends.
Here's a different one for you then. How about you are a ranger or druid? Someone decides to try and leave your range to escape you. And as they're running away from you, you just cast Spike Growth.
I will need to double check the specific rules on it. If I...
Because Spike Growth is an action to cast.
It needs a specific... Because it might be that it needs a specific range and can't be an AoE. There's something twigging in my head about that.
So you can't cast Fireball.
No, that would be... Okay, Warcaster. Increase your stats, advance on concentration save. When a creature provokes an opportunity attack from you by leaving your reach, you can take a reaction to cast a spell at the creature rather than make an opportunity attack. The spell must have a casting time of 1 action and must target only that creature.
Okay.
So, not Spike Growth,
Slow.
but Hold Person. And not
Hold
Slow.
Person
Slow
would
is an
be funny.
AoE.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Slow's an AoE.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Slow is one of those spells that people really forget about, despite the fact it kicks ass. You pull it off, it's really fucking dangerous. But yeah, so it's good for... But yeah, you could cast Hold Person as someone was leaving. Or, genuinely... Oh, now that I think about it, do you know what would be really fucking scary?
What?
Command. They try and run away and you're just like, no.
Command, fall. They immediately drop prone in front of you.
They're running away and you're just like, kneel. Boom!
Oh, grim.
Do you know what the best part?
I love it.
Do you know what the really scary part of that is? If you get to really high level and you're somehow provoking opportunity attacks as a wizard, that means you can cast Power Word Kill as a reaction.
Damn.
Give liches the Warcaster feat, you cowards. Cast Power Word Kill as a reaction because fuck you. And then, when their turn comes round, as an action, fucking raise their dead friend and make them fight them. Don't fuck around. When your players have access to OP bullshit like this, that is your excuse as a dungeon master to OP bullshit them right back.
I mean, it does, I have to say that I do feel like, having explored bits more and more of the 2024 rule set with you, it feels more and more equivalent to something like Exalted, or like one of these systems that's designed for the purpose of doing absolutely mental huge shit, and like that's the point.
See, I think that might have been the ethos, but what it feels like, this is gonna sound really mean and I really don't want to rag on designers that much, but
Do it.
it feels like it was careless in certain aspects.
Okay.
There are some things, now that I've delved into a number of the classes and the subclasses, a number of the subclasses, particularly for casters, feel really kind of lackluster because a number of the features are just, you have this spell prepared permanently. Which is a bit dull, honestly. It feels kind of low effort. And it feels that when, especially with the skill, with the feats and the spells, there was maybe a lack of care taken in some of the wording
Yeah.
that has unfortunately allowed things like the suggestion is always the example I bring up. Like, that feels that somebody copied it over and forgot to put the word reasonable in. Because you no longer have to suggest a reasonable course of action. It just can't be directly harmful. It feels that in some attempts to simplify things, they have maybe made it a little bit.
I get the impression from a lot of what we've gone through that one of the big philosophies has been removal of impediments to things.
Yeah.
Like, it is about disinhibiting people from doing things.
Yeah.
And not all restrictions are bad restrictions.
That is true. I mean, I think, admittedly, this is of the 3 new books that exist. This is the one I don't have. From what I have heard and seen of the new monster manual, that seems very much the idea. Like, stat blocks have been condensed, they have been simplified, they are so easy to read, so direct, everything is very clear. Like, I heard a lot of really good shit about how they laid that out. But the thing that I didn't like is that apparently, and that is reflected in a lot of the books, is that there's a lot of lore cut, and there's a lot of, like, kind of the world building and the story stuff, which personally I think is a really... I can live with it in the player's handbook. I can live with that. I don't like it in the monster manual because one of my favorite things is reading the monster descriptions and going, oh, that's how I could do this. That's an adventure I could come up with around this creature. By reading kind of their vibe and their story. That's not as much of a thing anymore, and it feels a bit flatter.
It's been made by a toy company. And I'm not saying Hasbro hasn't made some spectacular fucking universes, but it's a toy company.
It's sponsored by a toy company. It's not made by them. Hasbro don't make it.
Owned by a toy company.
I mean, hey man, I don't think that's a good... I mean, if you look at the amount of fucking lore around Transformers...
Yeah, but remember that Transformers was Dark Horse Comics before it was Hasbro.
That is true.
That's the thing is, I'm like, as soon as a conglomerate whose primary purpose is finances, what we've seen time and time again is that you get quantity over quality.
Yeah.
It's about mass production.
It is. But still, that's why we make our own monsters, because hey, Creative Commons license, baby!
Yup.
Speaking of which, that's the larva moth done.
It is.
The larva has been mothed.
Now, did we aim this to be larva moth, great moth, and perfectly ultimate great moth?
We did, but I wanted to leave perfectly ultimate great moth for next week.
Oh yeah, I think it needs to be its own whole thing, because it's going to be fucking huge to deal with. Great moth, though, I think we can make a solid... model. I think, to all intents and purposes, we're modeling it off of an adult dragon. Looking CR 13-14 type thing.
Yeah, like this should be a problem.
Going in. Yeah, it's not a massive challenge, but it's a problem.
Yeah. Chaotic evil. Give it an AC of 18.
Yeah.
Do a bunch of the base stats straight off the thing. Right, we're looking at adult dragons, right?
So adult black dragons, 195 average health.
Adult amethyst, 229.
Adult blue, 225.
Adult crystal, 172.
So we're fringing around that 200 mark.
Yeah.
So you want to do...
Deep is 147, but deep dragons are quite a bit lower.
Yeah. Adult green, 207.
Draco Hydra, which admittedly is not an adult dragon, but it's the same kind of CR. 218.
Alright, well, do you want to do 210?
215. Final offer.
Deal. And we get a flying speed, a walking speed, and a climbing speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a normal speed of 30 feet, flying speed of 50 feet.
Yeah.
And a climbing speed again of 30 feet.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
That sounds excellent. Because it needs to be able to hang upside down from branches and scare the fuck out of people.
That's another thing. I don't know if it's... I don't remember if this is a thing from the anime or just a thing from moths in general or other like moth monsters that I've seen. But like scattering poisonous dust from the wings.
100%.
Yeah.
All of Pokemon.
All of Pokemon, and genuinely I think Mothra.
Yes.
Yeah, this thing should definitely be worrisome. And I think the first sign that we're dropping the worrisome is I think we should drop the resistance to the weakness to fire.
Okay.
We should drop the weakness
I'm
to
here
fire.
for that.
Like, this is... Because here's the thing. Okay, the scenario we have, the players have taken down the Cocoon of Evolution and its at least some of its guards in 5 or 6 turns.
Yes.
And so we've ended up with Great Moth. Like, this has been a bit harder. They probably have spent a bit more resources.
Oh god, yeah. But also, sorry, just side note, I just went through Mordenkainen's Tomes of Foes to see if there was any moths. There's Timothy. Timothy is the last moth in Mordenkainen.
You know,
So
like
I've heard
some people floating Moth as like an NB abbreviation of Timothy. Personally, and this is a story idea I've had kind of bouncing around my head for a while, involving like, you know, that one choral song that lists like demons.
Which one?
I don't have the range to sing it, but it's literally just goes.
Okay. Beelzebub.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Exactly that one. And I thought, well, those are actually all creatures from the Christian mythology. So I thought, hey, if we had, for example, Behemoth walking around, wouldn't Moth be a fun little name for that? As a character. It was like, what's Moth short for again? Behemoth.
I mean, if you want to go crazy, I just seen a Frogamoth.
Oh, Froghemoth.
Froghemoth, yeah.
Yeah,
As in
look up
behemoth,
the... Yeah.
Froghemoth.
Look at the picture for a Froghemoth.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's a character
fuck?
from Monsters, Inc. It's 100% a character from Monsters, Inc.
I mean, fair, but it's definitely not a frog.
It's not particularly frog-like.
It's not particularly
no.
frog-like. It's just literally like, what kind of fucking frogs you been looking at, man? What kind of frogs you been licking?
Toads.
Yeah. Yes, I know that's racist for me to get them confused.
How dare you? Well. Anyway.
Stats for this thing.
So, on the basis that I think probably a lot of its poisoning is going to mean that it's going to be a caster of some kind.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of like wisdom-based attacks. Again, I think innate casting rather than a leveled caster.
Yeah. I think because I think a once-a-day casting of Cloud Kill would be a good call for this.
I think great.
Yeah.
But also, and then
I'm gonna make it dumb as
probably.
I am gonna make it dumb.
Dumb as rocks, yeah.
But I'm gonna put it above the cutoff for like animal manipulation spells.
I think that's fair.
Because if your druid can charm this thing and make it their pet, I'm sorry, but they've just broken the difficulty curve over their fucking leg.
Absolutely, they have. Sorry, my neighbor has just messaged me to say hello. Would you be free to get a spider?
Like for lunch?
Oh.
Yeah. Good strength, decent dex, good con, decent wisdom, maybe a higher charisma.
I think higher charisma. I think this thing's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a like skills, we're giving it like a big intimidation boost.
Yeah.
Apart from, it's plus 15 to nature.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, big boost to nature. That was what. Sorry, before I got distracted by neighbors and spiders. Are we big dex? Or are we big strength?
I think we're big strength.
Fairly big on both. Yeah.
I've made this thing huge, but I don't think its dex should be bad because it is like it's an aerial creature, and it should probably still move like a moth. And have you ever seen a moth move? They're fluttery little fuckers.
They are fluttery little fuckers all over the place.
Yeah. So I'm genuinely thinking giving this thing like an 18 or a 20 in strength and maybe like a 14 or a 16 in dex.
I'm here for that.
Yeah. This thing is... This is not the deity that these insect knights are trying to bring about, but it's fucking close.
Yeah.
Like this is basically what we are making is an insect demigod.
Yeah.
Cool. And this thing's definitely getting saving throw proficiencies.
Oh god, yeah. Specifically to dex, strength, and I want to say wisdom.
Yeah, whatever its casting ability is, which I would say would be either wisdom or charisma.
I think probably. I don't know. Do you want to do wisdom or do you want a charisma? Charisma would be fun and different, to be fair.
I'm honestly not sure.
Well, okay. Is it more in tune with the wisdom of existence, or is it a towering presence?
I think it's more of a towering presence.
I agree. So I think charisma.
I think its good wisdom would manifest in like in its senses.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think I just picked wisdom because I'm so used to that being like the druid one. But then it's like, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I think it was a good
just
call to make the for larva moth because it needed a stat that didn't suck.
Yeah.
And then charisma. Right, what should we give it for con? Because I think it should be fairly hefty, but
yeah, maybe not like huge, but like a 16 or something.
Yeah, I was thinking like a 14 or a 16.
Yeah, let's go 16.
Yeah, let's give it a 16.
Adult green dragons have 21.
Yeah, like this, it's still a bug.
Yeah.
Intelligence 5. Wisdom 12.
Yeah.
And then I think maybe an 18 in charisma.
I was gonna say 18 for charisma.
Primary casting stat +4. Yeah. Sure. Which means its intimidation will be proficiency, so +7. Anything else apart from nature and intimidation we want to give it?
It's a very good question. Survival?
Yeah. I want to give it a. I want to give it a bonus perception as well.
Stealth.
What?
You want to do perception? I was going to say stealth.
Huge moth. Huge bright green moth.
I kind of want it to be able to like go somewhere and like spread its wings out and sit. Like, I don't know if that's the right vibe.
I'm genuinely trying to work out if that's more of a stealth or a deception check.
Who knows?
Yeah, let's give it both. Fuck it.
Yeah. It's a big, it's a big, powerful ass motherfucker.
I mean, like, skills on monsters are less
killing the
important
cocoon
because,
easy enough.
you know, they don't come up
They
as
don't
much.
use them as much.
Resistances. Physical damage.
Yeah. Physical damage from non-magical weapons. And then,
I mean, I'm giving it...
other than that, it's probably just immunity to poison still.
I want to give it a
the
resistance to
conditioning
acid as
using.
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I can't think of anything else that would realistically be... Okay. Would it be really, really funny if, for Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, we gave it, like, a... we gave it, like, a resistance or an immunity to radiant damage? It's like, no, I am stronger than the lamp.
That's some really silly nonsense right there.
Kind of love it.
I kind of love it too. Now we're going to see if we remember it next week.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to watch this stream back. I never do.
No, neither am I.
I only ever watched it back for when it was City of Mist. Because I needed to
Yeah,
remember what the
because
fuck
you
had
did it for, like,
happened.
plot.
I had plot I needed to remember. I am apparently the only person in my friend group for D&D who takes fucking notes.
It's a hard life. It's a hard life. I have tried being a note taker, but I'm not good at concentrating on like notes and stuff, so I always forget one or the other.
Yeah, dude, I was like the session that you just missed of our home game yesterday. It had been a month since we played, so like a good hour of it was trying to remember where the fuck we were.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's because obviously we used to have a note taker, but they don't note take anymore. They get too much shit in their lives. I have started putting like bullet point notes into Samson's character sheet. So if you ever go into Samson's character sheet, you'll see in the history part of it or whatever. There's like I've been like going through all of the old session notes and also trying to keep semi up to date new ones.
Fair.
But like just of the stuff that like Samson knows.
Fair. Samson's in the hospital, by the way.
So I hear. I'm still with he mumboed too close to the sun. Unless you can come up with a better reason.
He got blown up.
That's not a good reason.
Yeah, but it's true though. He did get blown up.
He did get blown up, yes.
Oh.
That's very fair. I did try and solo something I should not have tried to solo.
Yeah, Chris decided to try and take on a Death Knight with his teeth. Without backup.
I did not know at the time that it was a Death Knight. I had not in any way foreseen that my brother might have maybe put this thing there, not expecting me to take it on alone, given that the party had split like 3 ways at the time.
Yep. And even then, that would have been, like, if it had been at full power, that would have been a tricky fight for everybody.
Yeah.
Like if
As it was at reduced power.
Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot.
Well, it turned down its health, and it knocked one of its attacks off.
Yeah, which I appreciate a great deal.
Well, because otherwise it would have cut you in half.
Oh god, yeah. I do think it was like I think I managed like a really solid first turn, and then its turn came, and afterwards I was like, Jay, I wasn't supposed to do this, was I?
This is the thing. It was like Paladin versus Undead Paladin, because hey, fun fact, that's what a Death Knight is. It's a Paladin who has gone so far down the Oathbreaker track that they become an Undead Knight.
Stellar.
Yeah, Kind of wicked. So, condition immunities for the Great Moth. I've given it poisoned and prone.
Poison.
Anything else?
No,
Blinded.
I think that's pretty... Yeah?
Yeah, this thing
I
can't be
think that's
blinded.
pretty-
It doesn't have any fucking eyes.
Well, I think you should have blind sight.
Yeah. Senses, passive perception.
Oh yeah, solid passive perception.
14.
No language.
Blind sight. Blind sight. 120 feet.
120 feet.
At innate casting. Let's get weird with this shit.
Yes. This is what I was trying to look up, and then I saw that my neighbor had spider problems.
Innate spellcasting ability is
Alright.
Chazarisma.
Chazarisma. So what's good? I mean, Cloud Kill, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Once a day.
Um,
Cloud kill.
hey, you want to really fuck with him?
Yeah.
How about something like Hypnotic Pattern?
Oh fuck yes. Should that be a 1 a day or a 3
yeah.
a day?
Hypnotic Pattern's probably like a 3 a day.
Yeah.
Insect Fortress.
Insect Plague. You're looking at Intellect Fortress.
Oh, I am. I can't read.
But Insect Plague!
Insect Plague. Yes. I now wish that there was an Insect Fortress. That would be cool as shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, man. We should go back and make more spells.
We should. Stinking Cloud?
Stinking Cloud, yeah. What else? What other kind of like bug-like spells can we?
I am looking.
I kind of like that. I do kind of like the idea of, with Hypnotic Pattern of it doing like really fucky, kind of like mind-altering spores, kind of shit. So actually, you know what would be really cool?
What?
Contagion.
Oh yes.
3 a day casting of Contagion.
We could also, again, in the same kind of vein as like the Hypnotic Pattern, hallucinatory terrain.
How long does that take to cast?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck off. See, I'm bad at reading things.
This is more about kind of like the poisoning of the mind with.
Yeah.
Don't do moths, kids.
Fair.
Well
then, Sickening Radiance.
Jesus, yeah, that's a 1 a day.
My favorite.
Yes, Chris is
Sickening
a
spell.
big fan of the D&D combo that I believe is
Exhaustion.
affectionately referred to as the microwave.
Yeah.
Sickening Radiance, Wall of Force. Also possibly Gravity Well, if you feel like it.
We used to use Gravity Well.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah, the really scary one is where you manage to get them all in a place to use a Gravity Well. You then set up Sickening Radiance and then a Wall of Force around them so they can't get out.
Yeah. My last offering, Vitriolic Sphere,
Read me that one again.
which is 1 foot ball of emerald acid streaks and explodes in a 20-foot radius. Each creature must make a dex save. Failed save, they take 10d4 acid and 5d4 acid at the end of its next turn.
That's perfect.
4th level spell.
So I've got 3 a day of Hypnotic Pattern, Stinking Cloud, Contagion, and Vitriolic Sphere, and then once a day of Cloud Kill, Insect Plague, and Sickening Radiance.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Alright, this thing's already dangerous.
Yeah, but we're not going above 5th level spells.
No,
so,
we're not. Because to be fair, the next thing up that I can think of off the top of my head that would work for this is Whirlwind, which is like a 7th level spell.
Well, now I'm just going to keep looking, aren't I?
Yeah. Actually, maybe give it an at-will cast of Gust of Wind, or give it a... No, I think give it like a wing beat attack where it can push people away.
Yeah. I mean, we've given it some 5th level spells that it has once a day casting, some 4th level spells it's got 3 a day castings of.
Yeah. And, like, Poison Spray's the only one I've given it at will.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Right. Let's leave it at that. That's good. Life is happy there.
No, I'm gonna give it the same acid splash that I gave Larva Moth.
Yeah, I think that's also very
Poison
fair.
Spray and acid splash. That makes sense. Those are both cantrips.
Yeah.
All right. We've got half an hour left. We should probably actually do some of this rather than just come up with ideas.
So, do we give it legendary resistances?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay, standard 3 a day.
Yep.
Okay, then let's put that in, and then let's get on to our actions.
I don't have
an idea.
Legendary Resistance has a specific text. Can you actually send that to me?
I will send it to you.
Because that one I don't have immediately on hand. Cool. I think I'd have to go and open up Fortress Whale.
Let's check if that's... Yep, that's fine. There you go. Send it to you on Discord.
Thank you.
I don't know why it's gone 3F day. It's 3/day.
Yeah.
But for some reason it copied as an F.
Everybody ignore whatever like side bit of my Discord you just saw through Chris's camera. If the Great Moth fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead. 3 per day. Cool.
Hells yeah.
What else? I want to give it... No, this is not actions, this is features.
Yes, this is features. I mean, I don't think it's going to have many other features, really. Like... There's not anything specific to the Moths that, you know, that we've got, aside from the fact that...
It's a little hard to draw on the source material, because literally the only thing on the Great Moth card is its summoning condition.
Yeah, because it's an effect monster.
Yeah, but doesn't have an effect.
No. Its effect is how it's summoned.
Yeah, same's true of Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth.
Yeah.
They're just big fat beat sticks.
I mean, again, if we're looking at abilities, we're looking at things like legendary resistances. Some because I'm still on dragons. You know, some of them are amphibious; they can breathe water and air. White dragons have ice walk, so they can move across and climb icy surfaces without needing to make an ability check. So we can maybe something like that, which probably add to like Larva Moth as well, and be like,
thinking
it can
maybe give it
stick to any surface.
Give it a thing that says, hey, this has advantage on stealth, because you were talking about kind of like hiding, wrapping the wings around itself. Has advantage on stealth checks in forest terrain.
Yeah, we could do that. It could be fun.
Natural. That should be a. Why are you only 6? Natural camo. Fuck, how do you spell camouflage? Not like that.
Natural camo fuck is exactly it.
Because I do like the idea of, as a dungeon master, the players fail to stop this, but they're really beat up, and you don't necessarily want to kill them with it.
Yeah.
So you can have it fuck off to be a problem later.
I'm a fan of that generally.
Yeah. And I think that's something...
it gives you options aside from a TPK.
Yeah, and I think that's something we should remember to grandfather into Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth.
Yeah. Also, it is super, super not cool that like chromatic dragons all get like true polymorph and like normal dragons don't.
You mean metallic dragons?
Or have I got it the wrong way? Metallic dragons.
Yeah.
Metallic dragons, and it's chromatic because chromatic dragons don't and metallic dragons do. It's unfair.
Yeah, that's weird. All ancient metallic dragons can turn themselves into, can polymorph themselves into humanoids, and none of the gem dragons can't do it, and chromatic dragons can't do it, which is stupid. I think they should all be able to do it because having an enemy that suddenly turns into be a dragon is great. For example, do you remember Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2?
I do.
Yeah. You remember the dragon
great.
lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good game. I mean, it's got some real problems with it in terms of its early to mid difficulty curve. But it's a really good game.
I think it's one of those things where I think if you and I went back and played it now that we have a lot more knowledge about the game and the world,
yeah,
I think it'd be a very different experience.
I mean, I did do a full playthrough of it, I have to say. But I tried doing a full playthrough just vanilla, and I couldn't get past the Bloodstained Manor. Because there's a mid-boss in there that just absolutely fucks you up. So I went and I did all the cheats, and I got a beefed-up monk, ported the monk over into the new file, and then ran that monk through the whole campaign, and that worked. But, you know, you shouldn't have to do that.
No, you shouldn't.
So.
But do it well.
Anyway. Abilities.
Yeah, advantage on stealth checks in forest terrain.
Or features, sorry. I think that's probably it.
Should we give it any advantages about own condition saves, like being charmed or frightened or anything?
No, I think we'd have put that in the conditions thing.
No, that's just condition immunities. This is like advantage on saving throws against effects.
I don't know. Do you think we should give it saving throws against effects? I feel like it's not like, you know, like it's not meant to be. This isn't the final form.
No, I'm just trying to think of generic features that might be handy to give this thing.
I don't know. I think we leave it. I think we go through actions. We put in some legendary actions, and I think we call it there. And then perfectly at Great Moth, we make into something redonkulous.
Not gonna lie, man. I don't think we're even gonna get to legendary actions.
Hey, we have 22 minutes, and if we have, I have an idea for actions. Why my screen just went?
Well, I've got a couple.
Like,
I have at least one idea for. I got two ideas for actions. So let's go down into this. So
my idea for actions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw out mine because I think this will be like a building block for yours, because mine is specifically for the multi-attack.
Yep.
I think that whatever actions we give it, it should have a multi-attack that specifically works. Similar to like a Blade Singer, it can do like an attack and a cantrip. If it does a multi-attack. So it could do like a big wing attack and acid splash.
I think we should maybe build on that a little bit.
Okay. That's what I thought you were going to say, so I'm glad.
Yeah, because I am thinking of making it a little bit like a. Well, we've been building this a little bit, like quite a lot on dragons. So dragon multi-attacks tend to be like, hey, you can use your recharge ability and then one attack and then two, like a bite and then two claws.
Yeah, so if you use your if it uses its frightful presence, then it makes 3 attacks.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, instead of frightful presence, we give it like, hey, this creature makes 3 attacks. 1 wing beat, 1 cantrip, and then 1 like stinger attack or something.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. It's got a big fucking stinger.
Absolutely.
So, what I think might be a cool idea, now that as I'm talking through this, is if it has the wing beat attack to kind of push people away, make the stinger attack kind of like a charge.
That could be cool.
So what it does is like isolates people and then dive bombs somebody.
I like that.
Yeah, I think that would make it quite scary, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. That feels like a good multi-attack as well.
Yeah. Goddamn red ink.
So, yeah, big AoE wing beat attack. Or would you do it as a cone?
I'm really not sure.
I feel like it would need to be a very wide cone.
Yeah, like it would be a big cone.
Yeah. But like,
right,
I
tell
don't
you
think
what.
that's how cones work in D&D.
Tell you what, because I really do want to give it a more, like, I do want to give it something unique in terms of its passive feature.
I have maybe a thought.
So what we do is, for the passive feature, if it starts its turn on the ground and begins flying, everyone in like a 10-foot radius of it has to make a strength save or be pushed back, and then make the actual attack a cone.
I was going to also suggest that with the wing beat attack, that everyone who is affected by it, whether they pass the save or not, has to make a save against the poisoned condition.
Ooh.
Loads of people resist it. Loads of people are immune.
Do it as, resisting a poisoned
everything.
condition for the wing beat attack, and then for the stinger, you have to make a saving throw against a shitload of poison damage.
Yes.
Okay. One wing beat, 1 stinger rush, and 1 and casts 1 cantrip. We might want to look back. No, I'm going to change this and call it cast 1 at will spell.
Okay.
Because there might be, I want to go back and look at it and be like, hey, are there other spells that we want to add to the at will list? Okay, so that gives us wing beat, which I don't think should do any damage. Like, I think all the damage should be conserved to the stinger rush and the cantrip.
That works for me.
Yeah.
But yes, but I think, it's big AoE, push everybody back in a straight line from the Moth.
Yeah.
And whatchamacallit. And they have to make the save against the poison condition. In which case then it should be treated like Thunderwave rather than a cone. It should just be like a massive area in front of the Moth.
Ah, shit. What's the...
Like, Thunderwave is like a 15-foot cube in front of you. I think this would be like a 30-foot cube. Yeah. So it is like a 30-foot cube. Because then you're pushing everything back, but you've still got 50 feet of flying speed.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to push anyone out of our range to hit them.
Well, that's why I wanted to make, like, the charge part of the attack.
Yeah. Or do you want to like double the speed or something on the charge?
No, just like as part of the attack, they move.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. But it's like you need that 50-foot of speed for that. Yeah. For the attack.
Must make a DC what? Strength save.
I mean, yeah, gotta. Well, if we look, what have we set the Moth strength at?
20.
20. Right. So you want to call it an 18?
Okay.
DC 18.
or be pushed away from the moth. Be pushed. How far away should we say?
10 or 15 feet?
15 feet.
Cool.
All creatures affected by this ability, regardless of if they pass the strength saving throw, must also make a 16 con save against poison.
I'm kind of tempted to set it higher, I'm not going to lie.
This is the thing, is the thing I want to really push for that is how long should we have the poison last? Should it be short, like until the start of the moth's next turn, or do we have it for a minute? Because here's the thing, is like if you do get hit with the poison condition, it does suck.
Yeah. I mean, the temptation for me would be a minute, but I'm feeling vindictive now. I'm on the Moth's side.
I think it should be from a what the players are doing perspective. I think it should be
until the next turn.
Until the start of the Moth's next turn.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Because then basically the more dice the players can roll, the better time they're gonna have.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well let's do that then. Let's say DC 16 con save and poisoned until the start of the Moth's next turn.
Cool.
I've realised, Jay, that if we ever release a book, the book we're going to release is going to be on event bosses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like encounters that are also events.
Yeah, I mean, between this and Fortress Whale, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Well, also, like, think about what we did with Catapult Turtle.
Catapult Turtle and Despair from the Dark.
Yeah, like, it's all event bosses.
It's very much going to be about, like, okay, here are the creatures, but also here's how to do encounter design.
Yeah.
Don't just chuck a bunch of goblins in a canyon. Think about it. How can you make a creature's abilities work with an environment or a team? There are a few strategy books out there like that, where it's like, hey, monster strategies. But yeah. Stinger Rush. Melee weapon attack. +8 to hit. Reach 5 feet, one target. Chunk of piercing damage. I'm going to say 2d10.
Yeah. Yeah, 2d10's pretty standard, like, and then your strength modifiers +5, so 2d10 +5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Hit 2d10 plus. Also, the target must make a DC 16 again.
Oh, for the
Poison
ram
damage.
attack? Oh yeah, for the big poison damage. Yeah, probably same con save.
Yep.
So 16. Or take big poison.
For some reason, I want to say like a lot of D4s.
I feel that.
know
I
why.
mean, a lot of D4s is always fun. Let me just find.
I want to say 10 D4. Is that weird?
That's. No, I don't think it's that weird. I'm just pulling up the like the godfather of all poison, the purple worm. So the purple worm
Worm poison's insane.
is a DC 19 con save to take 12 D6 poison damage. So 10 D4 is much better than that.
Yeah, like 10 D4 is anywhere between 10 and 40.
Yeah. which is, survivable.
Yeah, which is whereas 12d6 is anywhere between 12 and 72?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 72.
Okay, 40 damage plus 2d10 plus 5 is a lot to take. Let's maybe knock it into 8d4.
Sure.
Yeah. So anywhere
I'd
between...
like to point out that the purple worm, although it doesn't have as much things as we've got, it does have a 2-attack multi-attack, and it's a CR 15.
This is the thing, is this also gives us more places, like, we have to go higher after this, you gotta remember.
This is
like
true.
We have to make an improved version of this.
We do. The purple worm, I have to say, actually, like, looking at, like, just the stat block just now, although it's got some big, obvious, exploitable weaknesses, like, is hardcore, my dude. 50 feet of speed, 18 AC, 247 health, and, like, just, like, big dex saves for both of its attacks, both of which have a bunch of additional damage. Plus, it can swallow you.
Yeah. But the purple worm is actually I think a very good example of read the flavor text for it, and it'll give you so many more ideas, because this thing like tunnels through big underground caverns. Do you remember the Underdark city that I made for Storm?
Yes, and we fought a blue dragon in there.
Yeah, because that was the dragon with the burrowing speed. But
good answer.
I remember that was why I chose Blue Dragon. But I do remember specifically talking about some of the caves being hollowed out by the passage of purple worms.
Yeah.
And some of these big tunnels. And
cool
it's
as
like,
shit.
yeah, like when you put these creatures in a world, you can build a world around them, and it's insane.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Remember, kids, part of D&D is always going to be a little bit of story writing.
Yep.
So that's its multi-attack.
Right,
so it's got the wing beat, it's got the stinger rush. This thing is zipping all over the fucking place.
Fuck yes.
And then I guess cast an at-will spell. Which I think... Right, okay. We've got 10 minutes left.
We need to put a limit on that, because we can't have that and then Cloud Kill.
Well, Cloud Kill isn't an at-will spell.
Oh yeah, of course it's not.
Yeah.
Then, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, the only at-will spells it has at the moment are Poison Spray and Acid Splash. I want to kind of look at some first level stuff and see if there's anything... First or second level, see if there's anything we want to add. Maybe something debilitating as opposed to doing damage.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
I mean, there's always Rave Enfeeblement again.
I mean, always a winner.
That would be a scary one.
Web. You have to give it web, Jay.
Do we have to give it web? Yeah, let's give it web.
You don't have to. Okay, yeah.
Web at will.
Absolutely.
Oh, do you know what would be really freaky?
We could even branch out a little bit, do things like shatter.
I am less inclined to give it a more powerful kind of at-will spell.
That's fair.
Because again, it'll be doing this like every turn with the way we've set this up.
Also true.
So that's why I kind of want to lean towards the debilitating side, because again, like it gives the players slightly more fucky setup.
I'll take that. So web.
Right. Do you know what would be maybe? Oh, sleep.
Yes.
That fits so well.
Sleep powder. Yes.
Yeah. Right. One last thing, because I think this would genuinely be kind of freaky and plays into this kind of like insect demigod idea. Command.
It doesn't have language is the problem with command.
Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking like a voice in your head.
Not...
Yeah.
I mean, if we still had minions, maybe. But I feel like at this stage, the minions are all dead.
Or at least mostly dead.
The bloody better be. Like, we're on the main event now.
Yeah. Well, possibly then, just if we're going back into the kind of like poison throwing stuff. Maybe blindness, deafness.
That would be good.
And at that point, we definitely need to stop because at that point we've given it at wills of poison spray, acid splash, web, sleep, and blindness, deafness as a choice.
That's enough. Yeah. We could go crazier and give it Hunter's Mark or Hex.
Nah, give it fucking
I'm
Zone
joking.
of Truth.
Or everyone's favorite cloud, everyone's favorite spell, Fog Cloud. Let's go Fog.
Genuinely, actually, Fog Cloud would be pretty dangerous on this.
I mean, yeah, because it's got advantage on stealth checks.
Got advantage on stealth checks, and also Fog Cloud obscures you.
Yeah.
Which means that you wouldn't
And it
actually
has
be able to
blind
attack
sight.
this thing at range.
Yeah. That would be crazy.
That would be really fucking crazy, and I'm gonna say no. Maybe for the big boy.
Maybe for the big boy.
The fact that this has a chance to blind you blind one guy every single turn is already insane. I am going to put a caveat on its multi-attack.
Fair.
And say that it can't choose the same at-will spell twice in a row.
Yep, that works
Because
for
I think
me.
that will make it interesting.
Yeah, I'm here for that. Right. Do you want to give it legendary actions?
I do, but not right now.
I mean, I feel like the legendary actions are just going to be casting of an at-will spell.
No, casting of a
And-
spell rather than an at-will spell.
Or just casting of a spell?
Yeah.
Alright, well let's do like 3 legendary actions a day. 1 action to cast an at-will spell. 1 action to do a wing beat. 3 actions to cast just fucking anything.
I mean, I kind of want to give it like its own kind of individual poison cloud ability.
Alright, let's leave it for next time then.
Yeah.
This is gonna get complicated.
Yeah. The one thing I will say that I will add right now is is that takeoff thing we talked about.
Yes. Sorry, I've just found Modrons.
Oh, Modrons, mate.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, so yeah, when it takes off, it pushes everybody near it
Yeah.
away.
give it the same as a wing beat. Jamie, only last thing I might give it. Should I give this thing flyby?
A flyby?
Flyby. It doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when flying.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's a fairly common one.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
That feels a bit better, because I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking it felt a little thin with just the natural camouflage and the legendary resistances. Like the attack,
I mean,
the
fair
attacks,
enough.
the takeoff, and the camouflage are enough to make this interesting.
That's fair.
And interesting.
I will
is,
grant you that. Yeah, interesting is good. 'Cause
Interesting should come before
I will
challenge.
certainly grant you. Yeah, and one thing about dragons, sadly, is they're not interesting.
They're kinda not. They follow a very
Yeah,
rigid template.
they do.
Dragons work best as sort of the culmination of an encounter. It's the reason why like layer actions and layer effects are a thing.
Yeah.
Because you can really kind of build up to a dragon. Like, the dragon should not be the first thing you face. Unless it's like a smaller dragon.
Yeah.
But even then, if you're going to fight an adult red dragon for its horde, you should have to deal with, a cult of kobolds that it has recruited. Maybe it's a cleverer red dragon and it's got mercenaries. Like, you should be getting through stuff before you fight the dragon.
Yeah. Such as all of the wonderful horde encounters we've been creating. Yay!
Woo!
And big event bosses.
I'm really going to have fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun when I eventually run that double cost on fight.
I'm really excited to do the double cost on one, I have to say. I really want to do it. And this is the thing, I do feel like we need to find people to like trial these with and see what works and what doesn't.
Well, Chris, if you want to try out these monsters for yourself, they are all available on my Patreon.
For free!
For free! You don't have to sign up or nothing.
You don't even have to give him money!
No, you don't have to give me money. All of the previous classes, monsters, pretty much all of the D&D content that we have created here is up for free on my Patreon.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and if you want to watch him run a campaign, then you can catch that on our YouTube channel.
Exactly, youtube.com, The Brothers Honey, all one word. We have every live stream we've done, including our full City of Mist campaign, The Mildred Files, which was a hell of a time to run, and dear God, remind me to get better at naming cities and not let my players do it. Because it was
such a good time.
It's like... Okay, I have several weaknesses as a writer, but the one that always kicks me in the teeth is I'm so bad at naming places. It's the one thing that kicks my ass constantly, is I'm bad at naming places.
So your players named it for you.
Yeah. God, even in the fully improv Monster of the Week campaign I ran, I named the town. I didn't name anything else in it, but I named the town, and then they fucking helped. One day I'm going to get drunk and rant about this on stream, but it was a really good time. I'll get Fraser on as a special guest, and we can just get drunk and rant about and tell stories about that Monster of the Week campaign, because it was a fucking riot.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. But yes.
Otherwise, you can find him, you can find his Patreon, Jonathan David Honey, you can find his social medias at Jonathan Honey on various things. You can find his games company, Auld Alliance Games, AULD_games, on all the socials. You can also find me. Jonathan, please tell me where they can find me.
You can find Chris currently at the Edinburgh Fringe, working on Milk on the Side, a barista musical, which is a wonderful piece of comedy and musical theatre about working a minimum wage customer service job, and man, it hits some fucking places. It's really fun. It's really good. Chris has been directing and producing the whole thing, as well as starring in the original production.
Yes, not doing that anymore.
He's not doing that anymore because God, that's tiring. And
yeah,
you can follow his theatre company online at Short and Sweet Theatre, all over the place. Largely on Instagram though.
Largely on Instagram, I have to say. Similarly to me, you only find me on Instagram at Chris Honey Actor. Don't look for me other places, please.
Don't look from other places. You might find him. We try to be here every Monday night. We fail a lot, but you know what? We try, and we don't do this for money, so fuck it.
No, we do it for funsies.
Exactly. We do it as an excuse to hang out as brothers, because Chris and I currently live in 2 different cities.
It's a hard life. I live in my tiny box, and he lives in this one room in his house.
That's not true. I spend time in a different room now. I fell asleep on my couch today.
I don't believe you have a couch.
A man can dream, Chris. A man can dream. Night, everybody.
Good night.